SPC, statistical process control part. This comes under this quality control part. Controlling the quality of the material. So there are a few other factors also which comes under the quality control part, like dynamic modification rule is there. The SPC are controlling the quality. You are monitoring it closely and you will try to, if you find the specifications are going out of the range, then you will take some actions based on that, whatever is required, so that the value should come within the range. We use it for the 03 inspection time. No, normally, the concept, we explain it on 89 also, because we just want to show you that the graph should be generated. If all the settings are properly done in the system, and we can monitor the from this graph, sufficient amount of data we have, like say 3 months or 6 months data, then I can generate a graph of a particular MIC, which is critical one. MIC means the master inspection characteristics. Is a property which you are testing for this material. We generate the chart to check whether that particular MIC is coming within the range, or how many times it's going out of the range, or it is touching the lower limit of the specifications in between both the things. Production is going on. At that time, is a critical property, then for that particular property or the MIC, we create a chart for it. And that is what is a SPC in there. Your lower limits, what is your target value, and your upper limits, and how your progress is going on when the process is running. So even the CPK value, which we normally calculate, that will be automatically calculated based on the data which we have maintained. Few prerequisites are there. MIC is a qualitative MIC or it is a quantitative MIC. Chart can be drawn for both, whether it is a qualitative MIC or quantitative MICs. To use this SPC, even the sampling procedure should be checked, because both need to be checked. If I'm creating a chart for qualitative MIC, the chart which we will be generating will be different. When we create a sampling procedure, we need to tell that particular sampling procedure will be used in which MIC. Okay, because even the MICs are two, right? Qualitative MIC and the quantitative MIC. If it is measurable, so in that case, the chart which is drawn will be different. And if it is not measurable, then the chart will be different. You can generate an X chart or S chart for quantitative MIC, and for qualitative MIC, we generate C chart, U chart, and P chart. We will be doing some setting in our inspection plan also for that. After doing the result recording, or even on the result recording screen, you can see the chart has been. From the configuration, you are specifying what these charts list you can maintain, what kind of chart you want to draw. Okay. The basic master data which is required when we want to trigger a lot or do an inspection. We go to the material master. So MM02, enter, and this is my material. Quality management view should be active. The plant NPM comes at the plant level. The inspection setup, activate what kind of inspection we want on the material. 03 inspection type, it means it is for the in-process inspection for the production order. The production is going on at that time. I want to do the inspection, and which is a semi-finished material. SPC and all comes under the in-process 03, and then you need to activate it. And click on this and click on details. 04 is stock relevant. Post to inspection stock. This checkbox is checked, means it is a stock relevant, whereas 03 is non-stock relevant. Here you won't find that checkbox. Okay. When the production is going on at the shop floor, we check the material. Just checking it there only. 04 I have unchecked. activating inspection type 89 so that we can manually create the lots for it. Okay, so you need to click on activate, then only it will be active. Okay, save it. This is my first master data. I need a MIC to be tested on this material. Which is used is QS21 to create any MIC. Names length 1, enter. Selecting say complete copy model. I am entering the same short text in the search field as the same. And we need to tell whether the MIC is a qualitative MIC or it is a quantitative MIC. Measure it, then it is a quantitative MIC. If you cannot measure it, it means it is a qualitative MIC. Checkbox need to be checked for that. Length is measurable, right? I can tell my length should be between this range only. Okay, so that's why I'm selecting say quantitative MIC and what all limits I want to specify. Suppose I want to specify the lower limit, upper limit. I want the sample size to be calculated. These controls need to be selected appropriately. Rest all information I'm keeping it default. Press enter key. Here I need to tell what is my upper limit and lower limit for the same as 5 and 10. Continue. Okay, and then save it. So this is my MIC length one which I have created. Create one more MIC with the name say color one. Enter. And this time it is not measured. Color you cannot measure it. So I'm selecting qualitative MIC. Again, I'm selecting complete copy model. Here it should be release date. Okay, maybe that was not released. Let me release that also. Okay. So because the MIC should be released. So I'm entering the same information here in the control indicator. Instead of lower limit, upper limit, it is giving me characteristics attribute is there. Samples should be calculated. Rest all information I'm keeping it default only. Need to tell the catalogs. So again, a master data, and this list will be given to the end user when they are entering the results. Okay. So these are the codes and code groups which are created. So what is my acceptable color and what is not acceptable color, that you will decide. I select this one in save it. Length 1. So let me release. Okay, we need to go to the change mode, and for change mode it is 23 instead of 22. Okay, because 22 is for version. So I'm just releasing it. And in the control indicator, sampling procedure is selected, but if I want to generate a chart for this MIC, then even this SPC characteristic should be checked. Remaining information, I'm keeping it default and then click on save. Similarly, for color also, I can do the same, that if I want to generate a chart, only in the case of generating a chart, we need to select that SPC. Okay. And rest all information is same only. Continue and then click on save. The second master data which we have maintained. Since we have specified that sample should be calculated, so I need to create another master data which will calculate the sample. Because if there is a lot of say 1,000 piece, testing a part of it. So that is what is a sample. And we need to create a sampling procedure which will decide what will be my sample. QDV1 to create it. Since I want to show you the chart, qualitative settings will change based on the type of MIC where I want to use it. That's specifying it. It is a qualitative MIC for which I want to use this sampling procedure. Here, different type of sampling procedure. Here at present, I'm selecting CPIC sample here. Evaluation, if you want to generate a chart, then you select this SPC inspection. If you want an inspection point or not, at present, I'm keeping it default only. We need to tell the chart type, what kind of chart I want to draw. P chart, U chart, and C chart. So let me select say P chart for it, okay, because it is a qualitative MIC which I want to generate a chart. Press enter key, or you can click on this sample. Tell my sample size, so I'm keeping it 2. Then click on save. I'm creating one more sampling procedure, this time for my quantitative MIC. Again, I'm selecting say fixed sample evaluation SPC because I want to generate a chart for this sampling procedure. Press enter key. What kind of chart? Then since it is quantitative, it means I can measure that MIC. Will either draw the X chart or the S chart. I'm selecting say X bar chart. The sample, I will tell the sample size. So I'm entering 2. And then click on save. So I have created my another master data which will calculate the sample size. Okay, for the lot. The inspection plan, where we will assign all these things. Okay, to create an inspection plan, it is QP01, enter. Remove this, press enter. Already one inspection plan exists. Let me mark it as deleted. Save, and now we will create a new one. Okay, mark it deleted because I don't want to disturb that existing plan. I want to create my new one. Otherwise, it will pick automatically if the usage is same. There will be only one plan available. Create new one, the counter is changing to 2, right? And the usage I can specify say 5 and status as released for 4 and press enter key. Okay. And in the operation, I will tell the control key for QM, it is QM01. Description I can enter say this. Enter and select this, and in the inspection characteristics, I can assign the MICs. So just now we have created length 1. Press enter key. Here we need to tell the sampling procedure. So just now the one which we have created is this. So length means it is measurable, and I have created a quantitative MIC. SPC criterion. When I want to generate a chart, which combination it should use. So I'm selecting material and MIC combination, enter. Okay, color 1 I have created, press enter key. And again, here you need to tell the sampling procedure. For that, specifically, we have created a qualitative MIC SPC sampling procedures. You can specify my combination. So MIC and material I'm entering, and for QM work center is optional. Only in the case of cost calculation, we need to maintain the work center. For simplicity purpose, I have kept only one operation, and in which operation you want to do the inspection, you will select that and go to the inspection characteristics. Here you will assign the MICs to be linked. If you want to generate a chart, then only this extra information is required, SPC criterion, and then only in the control indicator for the MIC, you need to select the SPC and the sampling procedure both. Otherwise, you don't need this SPC, okay, in the normal case. And then click on save. Okay, create a manual inspection log for the scene, which is QA01, enter. And this is my material plant, and the lot creation is 89. Okay, press enter key. Here you need to tell the quantity. Suppose I'm entering say 14, enter. The no inspection plan exists. The usage should have been 3 instead of 5. Then it would have been mapped automatically. But at present, I need to map it manually. Even the date issue is coming, so I need to change the date also to 6. Okay, and then click on this. Now the plan is linked. Okay, the group counter is 2 instead of 1. And then in the sample, we will click on the sample size because we have maintained the sample size to remember, and then click on save. So we can again create few more lots so that when we generate a chart, you will be able to see the things. Okay. So I'm just doing the same thing here again. Okay. P03 or 02, I think. Let's take this. Let me remove this group. Enter. And second one, we are talking header part. We receive the goods from the purchase or from the production department, then the usage is 5. For different purpose, we will be using different usage. Okay. So based on the type in which area you will be using, same inspection plan usage you will be assigned. If I make it say 3, let's save it. And now if I create my lot, I'm entering say 25. And but still the date issue is coming. I have to enter the date. Okay, so now it is mapped usage because it picked 3. Apple will be calculated, save it. One more I can create. 2 lots will be there for to see the graph. Okay, and press enter key. Even the MICs need to be tested for that particular material. The sampling procedure which is to be used and the inspection plan is a master data. Even the catalogs are the master data. QS 51, enter. For color, I have added this color 55. Okay. So if I select this and go to the selected sets, this is the list which is maintained. And here we are maintaining that if black is there, then the valuation will be rejected. If other colors are there, then it will be accepted. You also maintain that how critical that defect it is. If it is rejected, QA32 report now, I can enter the filter for my material. Okay. And click on execute. So these are the 4 lots because we have created manual lots. All are in the release state, so we can do the result recording for all. So let me select this and click on results. Let me enter some extreme values only. So first time I'm entering say 5 and in the color I'm selecting. This is the list now you can see when the end user is entering the result, this will be given to that person. So he can select only out of these. So that's why we add the selected set. So I have entered this, and once you press enter key, the valuation will come based on that. Here the valuation is accepted and the status of the MIC will be changed to 5 and then save. For the next one, if I do the result recording, and this time I'm entering say 10. Okay, I'm entering the accepted value, say 3 I'm entering. Here at present, you can see I have entered the value and the status is 1. Press enter key. Now the status has been changed to 5 because 5 means that you now your processing is complete. So the valuation has been done and it is logged. Click on save. Now for the third one, you can do the result recording. And this time I'm entering my middle value, say 7 if I enter here. Status change, saved. Now for the last, let's recheck this one. I'm entering say 1 for this. Value is very low. It is saying it is rejected. Effect class, you can see now it is showing as major defect. Okay, based on the valuation. This I'm rejecting, say black. Enter. So okay, the valuation is rejected. Status is saved, and once you refresh it, it is saying that status has been changed to inspected and result recording done. Select all, and I'm doing the usage decision for all. That whether it is accepted or rejected. So if I'm selecting say accepted, okay, press enter key, quality score will be updated. Click on save. Now it is taking the second one plot. Okay, so again I'm accepting it. Press enter key, quality score is updated. Click on save. Once you complete all the things, then the status changes to. From quality point of view, once you do the usage decision, okay, then the task of the quality is over. Okay, so this is the last step, usage decision. Inspected and result recording done. The details with inspection lot, and we go for the status. So far, what all things are done, it is released, inspection is active. And then the status was 5, so it was confirmed, resolved. Now I will do the usage decision for the same lot. So select this, and for previous 3 cases, it was not showing me anything extra. Now it is saying that the inspection characteristics were rejected. Last one we have rejected. These are the specification, but what was my result? Information it is giving me for this characteristics in the case of rejection. Reject it, then it will go to the blocked stock and no one can use this. If you accept it, the score comes as 100. But if I reject it, then it will be 1. And then click on save. Refresh it. So all the lots are now cleared from QA32 report. Let's go back. I will select all the lots for this and click on execute. So these are the lots with, you can see the green light signal comes, which means from quality point of view, it is clear. Once the UD has been done, then the sign is green. Otherwise, it is red. In the previous case, it was red. Select this, and now if I click on result recording, it will give you the error. Now you cannot do any changes in this lot because the usage decision has been done. You can only view it now. I will go to the display mode of it, and now if I go for the results, it will open in the display mode only. You cannot make any changes once the UD has been done. And, since we have used the SPC and also, if I click on call control chart, so in the result screen also we can generate the chart. The chart is coming. Okay, what all data has been maintained, it is an XBAR chart. These are the values which we have maintained. Initially, we have maintained, say, 5 was the value, then I entered 10, the length one. If I select the second MIC and click on the control chart for the second MIC here. If you click on this display statistical value, it will show you the CPK value also. Do this because the standard deviation is higher in this case. Okay, because one value was rejected in this case. Since we have done the usage decision, transaction specifically for chart also, if I want to generate a chart, is QGC1, 2, 3, and these 3 transactions are used for. You have the material and the other details, then I can enter that. Okay. And initially the status of the control chart is 1, okay, which is new. So you will select 1, okay, and then click on execute. So here you can see this length is there, which we have created, and the color which is created. So even the status, you can see it present, it is showing as 1. If I click on this, this is the status which is new. Once you activate it, the status will change to 3 and activated. Now the status has been changed to 3. Okay. So if I select this and click on call control chart, it will draw the chart for it. Okay. If you have a good sufficient data, then you can easily see all the things here in this part. Give you the CPK value and other details of what are the things maintained for it. Okay. Extra information about it. And if I select, say, this and click on first activate, the status is changed to 3, and then click on call control chart, then it will draw the chart. Click on this, it will display you the CPK value. Used 89, but in the real time they use actually charts creation part for the in-process inspection, which the material master, we will activate inspection type 03, which only the task list is changing. Here we are using inspection plan. Here we will be using routing. The process will again remain the same, that all the MICs which you want to generate a chart and want to test will be assigned in the routing. Here we want to do the inspection, we change the control key to either PP05 or 06. Only like this and click on detailed information. Here inspection characteristics required, this checkbox is checked, which means In that operation, the MIC will be tested. Because these are the default settings coming from the configuration. To enter. So this is my material plus enter key, quality management view, plant is 1000 in the inspection setup. It's a finished product and 03 is activated for this material. Let's save it. And the routing for the same material, CA02, enter. Material and the plant is 1000, enter. If I want to do the inspection on this operation, then the control key is changed to PP06. In the header part, inspection points are added and the usage is 1 for production and status is released. And in the operation, the inspection characteristics, 2 MICs are attached. One is length and general conditions are there. So let me show you the detail of this MIC. I want to draw charts. That's why SPC is selected and even the sampling procedure is selected. And rest all settings are default only. And the sampling procedure for this length, since it is measurable, SPC valuation has been selected and the chart type is selected as X bar chart. Sample size is 2 for this. Inspection points are added because in the header, the inspection points are there. Let's go back. And in the second MIC, which is a qualitative MIC, added SPC characteristics and even the sampling procedure is there. And restore settings are default only. And the sampling procedure for the same is SPC is selected. Since it is qualitative MIC, so the control chart which is used for this is P chart. Okay, and the sample size is 2 for the same. Let's go back and let's save it. If we create a production order and then release it, the lot will be created, do the result recording and the usage decision for the same. So I have already done that. Let me show you that same material if I enter and origin is 03, just execute it. These are the lots which are cleared after doing the result recording and the usage decision. 4 lots. I can show you in the display mode results which are maintained. The third lot is rejected. Generate a chart. If I click on select this length and you click on the control chart, inspection lot number prefixed with 3 and even 89 lots are created prefixed with 89. Okay, and if you click on this display statistical value, it will show you the extra information, specification maintained and what is the mean value and the standard deviation values and all CPK and CP value. This is the X bar chart which is generated. If I click on this result history, give you this pop-up here, you can see the origin, it is picking up at 03 because the lot is with 03. So let's say time, it is time period like from you want to see the data from which date to which date, inspection lot, any specific information you want to search, or in the material it is showing me the same material plant. And if I click on execute selection, these are the lots which are created and 662 which is rejected and it is a major defect it is showing. Here we do have an option to create a histogram also. Select all and if you click on this histogram value, it will generate a histogram. So if I select this edit option and then you will select this normal distribution. So this also, if I click on display statistical value, so it will display you like what are the limits maintained for it and what are the inspection results, what is the CPK value and the CP value for it. Let's go back. Select the second one, which is a qualitative MIC, and click on control chart. So it's a P chart. And if I click on display statistical details, process capability, CPK value is showing, standard deviation value is this. QGC1, enter the origin, say 03, and the material. If I execute it, length 1 and general conditions are there, and both are active. So if I select this and click on call control chart, so here you can see the chart. And if I select the second one and click on call control chart, so here you can see the second chart. QGC3, enter. Here we can specify the plant, say 1000, and the MIC, which is, let me search it. See, length 1, if I select, click on execute, length 1, and click on this. So here you can see the chart. 03 lot and even 89 lots are created. If you click on this enter control limits icon, you click on this control limits, specify these limits. If I want to display all these things, click on continue. The central line is the average value which will be displayed. This is the upper limit. This is my lower limit red line. And if I select, say this is the average line which is coming. Click on it, it is 6.25. Enter the label. These are the values which we have entered. And if I double click on this, so in the label, if I'm entering say show values, click on apply, it will show you the values which we have entered for these lots. Average value, color of the line, if you want to change, that we can do. And the second MIC was general. Let me remove this. And if I search asterisk, so this is general conditions, and click on execute, click on control chart, click on this to get the further detail. To go to the configuration, it is QCC0, enter. And if I search my control chart, enter, the statistical process control, you will find these options which you can configure, like you can define the SPC criteria. So this is that same list which is coming when we assign in the task list. Let me show you that in another session. Go for QP02, enter, and my material is this, plant is 1000, enter. And if I select this and go to the operation, select this and in the inspection characteristics. So SPC criterion, it is this list which is coming here is the same list which is coming from the configuration. Specify what all control chart you want to create. So if I click on this, you can see what all charts can be generated, like the expert chart, P chart, U chart, and all. So if you double click on it, it will show you the further details. We specify that the characteristics should be fixed scopes and the value should be measured and all. And if I select this control chart track, so further things can be maintained here in this. Like if you want to show the limits or you don't want to show the limits and all. So let me go back. This is that same list which is coming. Create a sampling procedure. Let me open another session, QDV2, enter, and we were using this, suppose, enter. When I press enter key, this control chart type comes. So this is that same list which is coming, what all charts we can generate, like the XBAR chart and the P and U chart. So from the configuration, this list of chart you can see. Let's go back. And the third is the number range. If you want, you can define the number range also. Just display it. So here you can see so far what are the numbers. 2901 it is showing. When we create a chart, let me show you /n QGC3. If I enter, we select say 1000. MIC was 1 and click on execute. You can see the chart number, it is coming 2865. From the number range which we maintained, to last number which is used is 2901. So this is the number range